Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make use of the do while loop, the do until loop. Yeah, just basically those two. Okay. Let's see, we will create a sort of application here. This will be a Visual Basic application, form application, and let's say groups demo one. Okay? Okay. So we said that the syntax for creating a do while loop is do while, and the condition here, and in your statements, statement or whatever statement inside your loop, and then the loop reserved with while. Okay. So this condition here can be any condition like any condition that will a relational condition or that will pass either true or false. So that will be either true or false. And like we say for do while loop, this condition, this loop will iterate or execute while the condition is true. Okay. So while okay. Uh, the, the do until loop condition is while the condition is false. Okay. So okay, I'll be with you now. Say again. Like I said, this will iterate until this is, or this will iterate and will stop going there when this is false. Okay, right? It should be while it is okay, and that should be this is false. Because, like we say, if we let's say if the got it, okay. So while this is false and while that is true. All right, so let's get back to our application. So what do we want to do? We want to process or want to, let's put up a list box here. List box. Now we look at exercises here. Yeah, I'll work up the tutorial so that so close to the exam or even from now on just for some of the tutorials and work. Does it take long to practice? Yeah, yeah. Basically, yeah, the syntax of course is different, but the concept is the same. Okay. Um, just put that button there. Let's have some text boxes there. Box. Right. So let's say, for instance, this is your minimum value and your maximum value. Okay? So if you enter a minimum value and the next maximum value and make the minimum to be min or and that to be stored in max. Okay. You want to populate this box between the first value and the second value. So that could be what loop would that be? Okay, let's continue with this. So, okay, think, no, I didn't name the button. Okay, so, uh, and then let's say list box, dot, dot, and there we go. Put another value in. Something around this mouse is, so right. Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. I'm doing, know what I'm doing? C++. Okay. So while we're adding this, we also have to then update one of these values you see. Do while a is do while a is good. So a plus plus. We will update a. Is right? One. Yeah, that should be a plus 2. I don't know why it should work. Okay. So let's just try this and see whether we will be able to display the values in there depending on what we've entered. Okay? So please note that if we type in A, so A would be the minimum, and that would, let's say, 15 there. That will be the maximum, let's say 45. Click on that and push in I, okay? The reason why it puts 11111I is that we haven't really updated I, okay? It will display whatever many I's in there. So that would be the difference between that and that, okay? But let's just change it slightly and say uh, your minimum is equal to A, okay? And then so I is A. How that works. So 15 and 5. So it starts at 15 and it ends at 45. Okay? That would be the numbers that we entered in there. Right, so that is the do. Yeah, between 15 and 15 inclusive. Yeah, that would be that. Okay? I think if you can change this by putting a equal to sign there, should work. That will include 45. So 5. Okay, so that is the do while. Okay? And do until is slightly different. Okay? Um, so the do until will basically, but let's see if we can get the same out by changing it slightly. Okay? So do until basically means that while A is okay, until A is greater than B, then it should stop iterating. Until A is greater. Remember we updating A, okay? So this should be the same output. Okay? So 2 and 5 is exactly the same. Okay? Slight variation of 2. Right? But let's see what happens if you say 15 and you put in 10 A. Okay? What will happen? Nothing will display. Okay? Because initially A is already, or A is greater than and so it will not go into that loop. Okay? If there is 16, then it will go in there twice. Okay? If it's 15, we'll just do it once. Okay? Like we've got two add, one add. We'll only do that once. Right? Doesn't clear. So we can put in a clear there, it's fine. Right? But let's see, okay, now this is the do until and do while, okay? Let's look at, let's just comment that out. Okay, let's copy that code like that, place that there, uncomment, and let's put that condition, that's the back there. Remember what happened is when we had that A initially greater than or A greater than B, it did not print anything at all. Okay? Let's see what happens now. So 50 or 50, okay? 50. So why does it do that? Because it first goes into the loop and do whatever and then checks the condition after that. Okay? Even though that until is okay. Fine. So that is your, obviously the same will happen for the while. And let's change it to the while. So while A is greater than B, obviously when we run this in the same text that we have here, and we say while, what's it, 15 and 10. Now what happens is that um, while A is greater than B, A will always be greater than B. Okay? So if we trace this will go into, okay, there's nothing. I think it does something, but it goes into an endless, could be an endless loop here. Okay. So just see what happens here. We've got 15 and 10, okay? But what we see here, while A is greater than B, so what is happening? Because is incrementing, A will always be greater than B. So this here is an endless loop. This program will never stop unless you terminate it. Where did you stop it now? Was it? Was this? That's what happens. So what you should do is you should rather say A is less than B. And that's in 15 and 20 cases that. But if we put something less than that, it will also print something, but it will print one at least. That's it. So be careful for when you do things like this for endless loops. Okay? So that concludes the